Good morning, witches. This is going to be the first spell of the fall season. I'm so excited. My name's Bianca if you are new here. First of all, happy September 1st. I felt like I was in a state of limbo and I wasn't necessarily sad. I didn't know where I was going. I didn't know where I was headed, and then August came along and it got a little busier. I got to hang out with my friends a little bit more. I had some things that were very exciting and like pulling me into so many different directions, and it was awesome. I did vlog my last week of summer and my first week of fall. I kind of made a hyper blend of it. So if you're into vlogs, please make sure that you're subscribed because that is going to be the next video following this one. Today I'm going to be following a witchtok spell from Riot Adams. I will link their TikTok down below. And this spell is a show me the path spell, which clearly, as I've just kind of bundled up in a little insert for you, I think that I need to be shown the way. First and foremost, what we're going to be needing for this spell is a mirror. Everybody say hello. Himalayan salt or black salt. I have both, but I'm just going to be using Himalayan because it's pink and I haven't used it in a while. You're going to need a vessel to write with. So the person in this video did use eyeliner, but I'm going to be using lipstick. I'm going to be using a dark burgundy lipstick, considering just like the symbolization of fall and being excited for this to show me my way. You're going to be needing a bowl. They don't specify if it's a clear bowl or not, but in their video it's a clear bowl, so I'm going to be using a clear bowl, as well as one bay leaf. Now in their video they do use a sewing needle, but I don't feel like walking downstairs right now, so I'm just going to be using a sewing pin. And the last ingredient of the mix is sun water. I do not have sun water technically on hand, but this water has been sitting in my room all day, and as you guys can tell, the sun is shining on it, so hell yeah, that's what we're going to use. So to begin the spell, we're going to just start with our mirror and the thing that you are going to be writing with. This person in this video draws a evil eye, basically, but I think that if you didn't feel like doing that, you can do your protection sigil. For me, what would be helpful is just following the shape of this. I keep this on my front door, and that's what I'm gonna do because mine's kind of shaped like teardrop-ish. So there we go. There's my evil eye is going to look like. But again, you can just draw like a protection sigil or just do like a basic cat eye as the person in the spell that we are recreating did. And then they just go ahead and place their bowl over the mirror. So I'm gonna try my best to get that directly on the eye. So then they go ahead and take their sun water and pour it into the bowl. If you don't have sun water, you can literally just put a cup of water or a jar of water outside, or let's say you left like watering your plants and you already have like a pitcher of water outside. Literally just use that, or the water in your hose would count the same. This step is optional, but they said it just felt right to them, and I agree. I think salt as a protectant is right, so we're just gonna go ahead and 1, 2, 3, some salt. Now this next step, as simple as it may be, I think I'm gonna complicate it a little more just to add my own twist on this. You need 1 bay leaf. What she does is just puts it right in top on the water, but I think I want to write something on here because I'm a writer, and as a writer and a witch, I really like putting personal touches on things. I think it's super important. So you do not have to do this at all. Basically, a DIY compass to show you your path. And as amazingly like fortune teller-esque as that is, I want some more specificness to it. And I want it to know that that's the what, you know? On the bay leaf, I'm going to write guide me. Feels so nice and it just feels right. I'm gonna put the guide me part faced down into the bowl. Okay, so instead of using a needle, like I said, I really don't want to go downstairs, so I'm gonna use a little safety pin. Should be equally as fine considering it's metal, right? So just a tiny little safety pin to sit directly on the spine of this bay leaf. I am not going to be following the TikTok spell fully through this point, but if you want to, here's what they say. Give me a sign, of you I ask, light the way, show me the path. And for me, I'm just going to say, considering I wrote guide me on it, and I actually see some of the ink pouring out of it now into the water, which I think is kind of cool. Guide me to solace, show me the way, excited for the journey, happy, I shall stay. Now the safety pin and the needle are supposed to feel the magnetic force of the world. And I know it sounds like hippy dippy, but it's really not. This is like literally how a compass is made in the real world. Gadgets and gizmos of plenty. It is supposed to show you which way is north, which actually would make so much sense. Like, I'm not even being funny, which would be the lighter side of, because I used a safety pin and not a needle. Otherwise it would be the point of the needle, because that is the lighter side anyway. So my lighter side is pointing directly this way behind me, which actually is north, and I could bring out my compass app just to make sure. Oh, that fucking rocks. Ah, so cool. My goal, I am certain, will guide me the way. Now, on Witchtok, they do not say how to dispose of this spell, but I'm going to keep this spell at least for the next like day, and then I'm going to go ahead and probably dispose of the water and the bay leaf outside in the woods. If you live in a woods, do that. If you don't live in a woods, go ahead and just dispose of it as you please. You could like thank it, you could do whatever you want, or if you just want to kind of hang tight to it, considering you also have salt in this bowl and sun water, this should kind of act as like a protection sort of charm of gathering in your room. But you know, if it is still a little hot by you, considering today is 90 degrees, even though it is, we are in fall, guys, and you might get some like little gnats attracted to this salt water and bay leaf, then feel free to dispose of it how you please. But I'm gonna go ahead and move this over to my altar. Witchcraft is practical, and it is practical magic. They didn't make a movie about it because if it weren't real, right? That was incredible, and I hope that you guys thought so too. I hope that you guys have a wonderful day, a wonderful season, a amazing fall, and please make sure that you're subscribed to catch up and to be in the loop of all of the fun witchcraft videos and activities that we're going to be doing this season. This goes beyond this season. We always film, we always create, we always do magic in our daily lives, but there is a little bit more sprinkle of excitement when it comes to the autumn season. See you guys in my next video. Bye. Happy witching.